Have you ever wondered why we spend nearly a third of our lives sleeping? It's a question that invites curiosity, especially when you consider that sleep, often seen as a simple period of rest, is so much more. Imagine your body as a bustling city. Just as a city never truly sleeps, your body too continues to work even when you're snoozing. This is a time when the streets of your mind are swept clean, memories are sorted and stored, and the damaged cells are diligently repaired. Sleep is the unsung hero of your daily life, the silent partner that works behind the scenes, rejuvenating your mind, consolidating your memories, and healing your body. It's the magic potion that keeps you at your best, ready to face the challenges of a new day. So sleep is not just about rest, it's about restoration too. And that's why it's a necessity, not a luxury. But what really happens when we sleep? Well, let's dive into the fascinating world of sleep science. Sleep is not just a passive state of rest, as you might think, but rather a dynamic process that involves different stages, each with its unique characteristics and purposes. Let's start with the basics. Sleep is divided into two main types, non-REM and REM sleep, that is, rapid eye movement sleep. These stages cycle in a somewhat predictable pattern throughout the night. Non-REM sleep, which is further divided into three stages, takes up about 75% of our night. The first stage, known as N1, is a light sleep where you can be easily awakened. It's like the transition between wakefulness and sleep. Then we move on to the second stage, N2, which is a slightly deeper sleep. Your heart rate slows down and your body temperature drops. This is the stage where most of your sleep time is spent. The third stage, N3, is the deepest stage of non-REM sleep, often referred to as slow-wave sleep. This is the stage that helps you feel refreshed when you wake up. It's during this stage that the body repairs muscles and tissues, stimulates growth and development, boosts immune function, and builds up energy for the next day. Now let's talk about REM sleep, the stage where dreams most commonly occur. This is when your brain becomes more active, almost as if it's awake. It's during REM sleep that your brain processes and consolidates memories, emotions, and information from the day. It's crucial for learning and creativity. Each sleep cycle lasts about 90 minutes, and we usually go through 4 to 5 cycles per night. Each stage serves a different purpose, and all are essential for our overall health and well-being. So, sleep is not just about switching off for the night. It's an intricate dance of stages, each contributing to our physical and mental health in its own unique way. So, sleep is a complex and active period where vital processes are carried out. What happens when we don't get enough sleep? This is a question that many of us have asked after a night of tossing and turning. The answer is far more complex and consequential than just feeling groggy the next day. Sleep deprivation, whether it's from a single sleepless night or a chronic lack of rest, can have a detrimental impact on our health. It puts us at a higher risk for a host of medical conditions, including heart disease, diabetes, and obesity. The immune system also takes a hit, making us more susceptible to infections and illnesses. But the consequences of sleep deprivation don't stop at physical health. It's a key player in our cognitive function as well. When we're sleep deprived, our ability to concentrate, make decisions, and even remember things diminishes. Our reaction times slow down, which can be particularly dangerous when performing tasks like driving. Sleep deprivation can also be a mood killer. It's no surprise that when we're tired, we're more likely to be irritable, anxious, and even depressed. This can strain relationships, hinder productivity, and generally decrease our quality of life. And what about those who suffer from sleep disorders? Conditions like insomnia, sleep apnea, and restless leg syndrome can cause significant sleep deprivation. These disorders not only rob people of restful sleep, but can also exacerbate the health and cognitive issues we've already discussed. So what's the takeaway from all this? Sleep isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. It's as crucial to our well-being as food and water. Depriving ourselves of it, whether intentionally or not, is like denying our bodies the fuel they need to function optimally. And the longer this deprivation continues, the more severe the consequences can become. Clearly, lack of sleep can have serious repercussions on our health and well-being, but don't despair. In the next scene, we'll explore some tips and strategies for achieving better sleep, because everyone deserves a good night's rest. So how can we ensure we are getting the sleep we need? It's a question that's probably on many minds, especially after a string of sleepless nights. Well, the answer lies in building and maintaining good sleep habits. Let's dive into some practical tips that can help you sleep better. Firstly, establish a regular sleep schedule. This means going to bed and waking up at the same time every day, even on weekends. Our bodies have an internal clock, known as the circadian rhythm, and sticking to a consistent schedule helps to regulate it. Think of yourself as a finely tuned instrument and a regular sleep schedule as the music sheets guiding your performance. Next, create a restful environment. Your bedroom should be a sanctuary dedicated to sleep. Keep it cool, quiet, and dark. Consider using earplugs, an eye mask, or a white noise machine if necessary. Invest in a comfortable mattress and pillows. Your bed should be your personal haven, inviting you to rest and recharge. Now, let's talk about what to avoid. Caffeine and electronics are significant sleep disruptors. Many of us enjoy a cup of coffee or tea in the afternoon, but caffeine can stay in your system for up to 8 hours, making it harder for you to fall asleep. And while it might be tempting to scroll through social media or watch TV to wind down, the blue light emitted by screens can interfere with your body's production of melatonin, the sleep hormone. Try to cut off caffeine after lunch and switch off electronics at least an hour before bedtime. Lastly, incorporate relaxation techniques into your bedtime routine. This could be anything from reading a book, doing some light stretches, or practicing mindfulness meditation. These activities signal to your body that it's time to wind down and prepare for sleep. Implementing these habits can help improve the quality and quantity of your sleep. Remember, good sleep isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. And taking steps to enhance it is an investment in your overall well-being. So let's turn off the lights, close our eyes, and dive into the world of dreams. Now that we understand the importance of sleep, let's dive into some interesting facts. Dive into the world of dreams and you'll find a realm where the mind weaves stories that can be fascinating, terrifying, or downright bizarre. But did you know that we spend about 2 hours each night dreaming? That's nearly 6 years of our lives spent in dreamland. Speaking of dreams, ever wondered why you can't read or tell the time in your dreams? Well, it's because these activities require more logic and attention than our sleeping brains are typically capable of. So next time you're unsure if you're dreaming or not, try reading a book or checking the time. Have you ever heard of sleep paralysis? It's a phenomenon where a person, either falling asleep or awakening, temporarily experiences an inability to move, speak, or react. It's a kind of limbo state between wakefulness and sleep. While it can be scary, it's usually harmless. Here's another fun fact. Humans are the only mammals that willingly delay sleep. While your pet dog or cat will happily doze off when tired, we humans often fight sleep. Whether it's to finish that last episode of a favorite show or to meet a work deadline, ever noticed how a room seems colder when you wake up? That's not your imagination. Your body temperature actually drops while you sleep, which is why you might feel chilly when you first wake up. And finally, let's talk about microsleep. These are brief, involuntary episodes of inattention that occur in the midst of a wakeful activity, like reading or driving. It's your body's way of saying, "I need rest." Sleep is not just a switch-off period for our bodies. It's a complex, intriguing state that we're still learning about. From dreams to sleepwalking, from sleep paralysis to microsleep, our sleeping minds are a place of wonder and mystery. Sleep, it seems, is full of surprises. To recap, sleep is not just a shut-off time for our bodies. It's a complex and vital process for our overall well-being. It's during this time that our body recharges, heals, and prepares for the next day. It's the time when our brain processes information and forms memories. We've delved into the grim realities of sleep deprivation. Chronic lack of sleep is linked with numerous health problems, from heart disease to depression, and can drastically affect our cognitive abilities. It's not something to take lightly. We've also shared some handy tips for achieving better sleep. Remember, it's about quality, not just quantity. A quiet, dark, and cool environment can enhance your sleep quality. Regular physical activity and a balanced diet can also play a crucial role. Remember, good sleep is not a luxury, but a vital part of living a healthy life. Sweet dreams,